Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my Back to Beauty No-Buy journey. Today's video, we're getting up bright and early to get ready using the things I received for my birthday. In the new year of 2019, I'll be doing a get ready with me every single week. And since Angela and I from Beauty by Angela just celebrated our birthdays this past weekend, I thought it would be fun to get ready with you guys using some of the things that I got for my birthday. So I do have my base products on. There was nothing new in that realm. However, I do have a blush that I received for my birthday. So we're gonna go ahead and do bronzer real quick and then get into blush. So I didn't receive a bronzer for my birthday, but I did receive one for Christmas from my husband, and it is the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer. Pretty sure I've already spoken on this in another video, but here she is. So I'm going to be using the bronzer and the highlighter from this one today. Under eyes are looking a little bit scary today. I think a complete lack of sleep was in order for a fun birthday weekend. However, your girl's tired today. So I don't know. I did mention in another video, to let me know if you'd like to see a Christmas, this hair today. If you'd like to see a Christmas and birthday haul, but I'm just not overly comfortable with doing hauls on my channel, especially given the no-buy journey that I'm on this year. I want to support others in their no-buy and low-buy endeavors, and so a haul just did not feel genuine to me. However, I do want to give you guys the opportunity to see what I got in order that you could request videos, as well as see what's coming up on my channel, because I will be reviewing and making use of these beautiful gifts in different capacities over the next month or so. My husband took me to Sephora for my very first time. He picked out a few things and I picked out a few things. The first thing that we're going to use here is the Clinique Cheek Pop blush. Wow. In the shade Fig Pop, and I love this so far. This is just definitely unique to my blush collection, so I felt really good about picking it up. Obviously, I wanted to try the formula, but at the same time, I just love this shade. Going back into the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use that to highlight my face. And one of the other things I received for my birthday is Angela and I were talking about the new scent of the Mario Badescu facial sprays, and this one is with aloe, sage, and orange blossom, and this sounded exactly like it was created for me in terms of scent. So we smelled this, when we were at Ulta picking up our free gifts, and she ended up buying 2 of them, one for her and one for me. So thank you, Angela, and we're gonna go ahead and set down our face with this. Oh, that doesn't taste good. Very direct mist, but it feels and smells amazing. I really like these sprays, and I believe this was on sale for $7. So the next part of this video is gonna look a little bit like a haul. I'm going to show you briefly the several palettes that I received for my birthday. You guys would have seen the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions that Angela gifted me. Whoa. For my birthday in our bestie birthday weekend and gift exchange video, so I'll link that for you. So I have been using that, not going to use it today. And then Angela also gifted me this Pixie by Petra, what do they call this? Mesmerizing Mineral Duo in the shade Orchid Ornament. And this is gorgeous. I cannot wait to use this. This is going to be a beautiful 2 shadow look, just easy to reach for, and it's swatched out. These are stunning. And then let me show you what hubby picked out for me. I think I've mentioned before that Brian is a real deal hound. That's my hubby. So when he saw this at Sephora, when he took me there for my very first time, he saw the Urban Decay Elements palette, which was the holiday palette for 2018, and he picked it out. He said, not only does this look like you, but it's half off. And I have no problem with that. I think this is beautiful. This is the palette that I'm going to be using today. And then the other palette that he picked out for me, which really shocked me, but also excited me at the very same time, was the Viseart Petite Pro #2. Again, this was half off, and he picked it up and picked it out for me, and I had no problem with it. I'm very excited to be trying this formula. I have used it a couple of times and I love it so far. So here is what she looks like. Beautiful purple, pink, coral color story. Definitely up my alley. And then on that Sephora trip, I did pick out one little palette for myself, keeping in mind my no-buy and really wanting to be selective about the things coming into my collection, and that is the Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette. I actually had been interested in the Star Palette, the full big Mama Jamma, but I felt like I would be adding a lot of shades into my collection that I actually already have, and the 3 shimmers that I was most interested in actually come in the Mini Star palette, so you do get 3 shimmers and 2 mattes. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I have definitely been using this a lot since I received it from hubby, so I'm very excited to have that, and you will see it again very soon. And then the one thing I was really interested in when hubby took me to Sephora was a particular palette, and I was really surprised that not only did they not have this particular palette in stock in the store, but they also didn't even have a section for this brand, and it's the brand that we were just talking about, and the palette that I was really interested in was the Natasha Denona Lila palette. This is a palette that's been my heart's desire since the very beginning of my journey in beauty. It's something that I never ever thought that I would purchase, but it lived on my loves list on Sephora's app anyways. And after my shopping trip, you know, that was the end of it. And then I received a package in the mail, and it was the Natasha Denona Lila palette. Hubby went on my account again and ordered it. I really have no qualms about that. And this is what she looks like. I know you guys are probably surprised that I'm not going to use this today. I actually used it quite a bit over our birthday weekend and the previous week in between when hubby left and Angela arrived. So you will be seeing this palette very soon in a big way. But like I said, we're going to be going into the Urban Decay Elements palette today. So let's get into it. So there are really only 4 mattes in here. You have this one, I can't even see, this one, this bubblegum pink shade, and then this red one, which kind of has micro shimmers in it. So I'm actually going to start off with the shade called Elemental right here, a very warm, sort of butterscotch shade, actually, if you will. And real quick, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Kat Von D primer stick that I'm panning. I think I'm going to go for a blue eye today. I really am excited to use the blues in this palette. I mean, I'm excited to use the whole palette. And I almost did purple today, but I am going to be testing out and preparing to do a video with the Lila palette first. So I decided to go blue since I'm definitely going to be doing some very purple looks in the near future. There we go. Now, this palette does not have a matte dark shade. Good grief. So I'm gonna go into this shade called Tectonic right here. It's kind of a dark brown shimmer, at least it looks like it is. So I'm going to use that in the outer corner in the crease a little bit. I found it really interesting that we didn't hear a lot about this palette on YouTube during the holidays. That was like super easy to blend out. I'm gonna go back into that first shade, Elemental, and just warm it up a little bit more and blend out the edges. Super wet cat pressure. If you're new to my channel and you don't know what that means the amount of pressure that you would approach a very wet, pissed off cat. So the next color we're going to go into here is this turquoise, which is called Heavy Water. There's some really interesting names in this palette for sure. I'm just going to put this on the outer 2/3-ish of the lid. I went too high with the turquoise. Like I said, I got a little too far up into the crease with the turquoise, so I'm gonna go back in with this deep brown shimmer called Tectonic and just make sure we still have the depth in the outer corner as well as in the crease. Right, now for the money, we're gonna go into this sort of blue-brown pigment here called Fortune Teller and put that on the inner third. I have to say, this is a fantastic mirror. I don't want to blind you, but it's beautiful. It's like nearly the same size as my pedestal mirror that I use for filming every day. Yes, I love it. I'm gonna build it up with some setting spray in a minute, I think. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Go back into Fortune Teller here and my Fix Plus. Oh my. You guys, I'm so excited. It's not like I don't have this shade in any other palette, because I do, but this one is fabulous. All right, lower lash line, I'm gonna go super simple today and use that dark brown Tectonic shade that we used on the outer corner and just put a little bit of that on my lower lash line. Now, for inner corner, originally there is this shade Luna in the middle, and it appears to be very glittery and somewhat iridescent, but kind of sheer as well right here. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade Electric Air right here that's next to the Fortune Teller shade and see how that looks on the inner corner. If I can find my brush. Kind of looks like a very icy plum, like a light plum icy shade. So we'll try it. All right, so I think we're going to leave the eye look right there. Not going to do a brow bone highlight or anything. I'm going to jump off of here and do liner and mascara. I did receive for my birthday from Ulta two things actually. The first one is the Lancome mascara in, oh, this is the Monsieur Big. And it's in the shade Big is the new black. Been using this for the last, the weekend while Angelo is here, and it's not bad. So I'm gonna do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, that is the eyes finished. I love how this eye look turned out. I like the little icy pop of plum in this there. I think it kind of ties in with my gray sweater. So for lips, You guys would have seen, if you watched the Bestie birthday weekend video, that Angela purchased the Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang for me, and I've been wearing the crap out of it. So I'm not gonna wear that today, plus I don't really feel like it goes with this eye look. And then hubby did purchase, as a part of that Sephora trip, 2 more, like a little duo of the NARS Velvet Matte lip crayons for me. They are in the shade Damned and Valkyrie. I think that's how you say it. Not going to use those either, however, because I have a funny little story for you. Angela and I, of course, she's on a low buy and I'm on a no buy, and as part of my no buy, I'm not allowing myself to use my Sephora or Ulta points to purchase new makeup this year or to acquire new makeup this year. However, at the register, when I was purchasing Angela's birthday gift, I did see a 100-point perk, and I thought, I have to get that for my girl Angela, and it was a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Funny enough, Angela, knowing my constraints of my no buy, she picked up the exact same Charlotte Tilbury lipstick for me. It is the cutest thing you will ever see because it's so tiny. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk, which is why I picked it for Angela. It is a cult favorite shade here on YouTube. It's very much a nude. So that is what I'm gonna wear today. But first, I'm going to line my lips with my Jean Bleu lip liner in Brown Sugar. What else do I ever use? So there's that. I just feel like this lip liner goes with everything. So here we go. That formula feels amazing. If I had to compare it to something, I would say that it is similar to a Tom Ford lipstick, both in the formula and the smell. I don't even know what I would call it. A slight vanilla smell, but something more luxurious than that. So I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me featuring the things that I received for my birthday. I am very well aware of how blessed I am to have people surrounding me who want to give me beautiful things to celebrate me in some way. And so, like I said, hauls make me very, very uncomfortable. I thought this was the closest thing to a haul that I could do for you guys, since some of you did express an interest in seeing what I got for my birthday. But like I said, you will see all of these things cropping up on my channel at various points, and some of them in a very big way as they are still current. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. And I will see you in my next video soon. Mwah.